What's going on, Simulings? Happy Friday morning. Got another product webinar for you today. Today, we're going to be talking with the Easy.jobs team, and we have Asif here from Easy.jobs who's going to be giving you all the walkthrough. So Easy.jobs helps you streamline your recruiting process by posting jobs, tracking applicants, and scheduling interviews all in one place. It's available right now on AppSumo, starting at just $49. It's a great tool. We're going to dive into it in just a second. Before we do, I want to let everyone know we will be sending out a replay later today. So in case you miss anything or have to duck out early, we'll get that over to you. Second, if you have any questions about Easy.jobs, just post those on the Q&A button below the video, and we'll circle back to those towards the end. But that's all I have. So Asif, thank you for hopping on this morning, and I'll turn it over to you for the walkthrough.
Hey, Sumaling. This is Asif. I am the founder of Easy.jobs. The Easy.jobs is a recruitment solution. Let me actually share my screen and let's continue the conversion. With that.
Great, coming in clear.
Okay, so Easy.jobs is a recruitment solution which is actually mainly focused for start level business to even up to like enterprise. So even if you are hiring just your first employee, or even if you are actually going to hire like even 100 employees, we could actually help you in every steps. We created Easy.jobs because we faced a recruitment problem for our own companies for a long time. So let's think about like you are a growing startup, you have like 15 people, and you want to actually increase your support team maybe. But most of the solutions you could find in recruitment industry, they are either like very costly, or if they're cheap, they don't have like all the usual features. Like when you think about like a visual pipeline, or like a bit like more control over what you are doing, none of the solution actually have those features. So we created Easy.jobs. Let's first dive into our homepage so we could actually walk over a little bit about our features. So our domain is Easy.jobs. Yeah, it's literally that easy, Easy.jobs. There is no .com or .org, it's just Easy.jobs. If you go online, it will actually talk a little bit about like our feature. We have all the usual features, like you could collaborate with team, you could invite your team. We also have analytics. You could see like how many people are inviting, how many people are also applying. At the same time, we have like internal communication and notification system. So when anybody apply, or if you want to communicate with the candidate, you could actually do that from inside the dashboard. We will show all of those in next. And we have a robust like a candidate selection process. We also have the pipeline, the in-app messaging. You could also do the interactive like interview things and scheduling also inside from the app. The customized application form, you could like customize a little bit more. And a lot of people talks about like when you are actually hiring somebody, when you are thinking about like hiring, you need to actually talk about your culture. The people need to be culturally fit. So we created like a robust branded company profile page where you could show company culture, where it talks about the company, how you work. You could show some of the pictures of the office, some of the picture of your team, so people will be able to actually understand what's the company they are actually applying for. This is also a glimpse of like how it works. You could also attract the candidate. You could actually manage the applications and also do the hiring process. This is we are also already using it by our own companies, and over 300 companies are using the premium version of Easy.jobs. There are some of the reviews we have got so far. This is our usual price point, but we will actually show you like Easy.jobs price point with AppSumo as well. Now let's dig into our dashboard. So when you log into Easy.jobs, you actually will be welcomed in a dashboard at app.easy.jobs. In dashboard, you will be able to see all the published jobs, jobs in the as a draft mode. If you are done with any kind of recruitment, then you will be able to see the archive job as well. And you also have like options to add more team members. So if you have like more team member, you'll be able to see them as well. And there are like other stats as like recent applicant. You will be able to see all the like published app and how much time it's left. So how many people have applied. Let's go into more details about like job. So those are all the published job I have in this demo account. Let's go into details about one of the jobs. So in this particular job, App System Wrangler, we have several people applied. We have these 4 people, and we have shortlisted one. You are able to actually even like change this particular applicant to another settings. Let's send this particular applicant to interview schedule. Okay. So now that particular applicant will be in interview schedule. You could also see the phone screening. You could also edit the pipeline as well. So all those you actually control, like how you are actually having all these people in different pipeline. I will show you like how to create job, but before that, let me show you the company setting page as well. So if you go to company setting page, this is actually the first screen that you will actually come up when you sign up for a new company. And when you are actually signing up with AppSumo, your account will be already actually paid for lifetime. So you don't need to actually think about like billing or payment. You just need to actually go to settings, put all the details, add company name. You will be able to select your username, the phone number, industry. We have received some feedback about we need to add more industry. So what we have done, we are actually now enabling you to type your own industry. If it doesn't actually exist in our existing industry, you could type your own. You need to add your street address, your postal code, your country, your city, how many companies you have, so people could see like how big is the company when they're applying. You have options to add your own descriptions, and you could add one cover image. You could add like more image to see the life at the company. Now, when you complete those, click save, then you could see how it looks like. So let's go back to this page, and here you will be able to see all the images and descriptions we have added, and also all the jobs that is open right now. So this is actually your branded page, and soon you will be able to actually customize the link of this page. Right now, if you look at the link, is app.easy.jobs/easyjobs, or it could come up with a number if that name of the company already exists. But very soon you will be able to use your own CNAME. So if you want to do it like jobs.domain.com, so you could use your own domain. You will be able to actually access this page on your own domain. So this is actually pretty simple. You could also add more user here to invite more people, and they could actually handle your recruitment process. You have options to add HR manager. You could have options to add operator, admin, owner, whatever you want. And I will also show a little bit about how the app key works. And just a note that we have a live WordPress plugin available right now. So if you have a premium version, and if you are using, if you purchase from AppSumo, you could actually integrate with your WordPress website as well. So let's show you a little bit about even the job details. So let's go back on the System Wrangler job. Let's go edit. So this is also as the same as like when you are creating a new job. So this is category, subcategory. Here you could actually type even the category. So you could like type system engineer. So so you could actually type your own job type, whatever subcategory you want to. You could add the job title, the department. You could also actually type your own department, or you could select from whatever we have. And we also have like tips how to actually like even go through some of those features. You could add like how many vacancies you have, the country, location, city. We are like improving a lot in terms of like adding more cities and other thing. And we also have the options. You could type your own cities as well. Now let's go back to the descriptions. Here you'll be able to add your job descriptions, job responsibility, add skill set you need. Let's save and go back, go to next options. Here you have to add the facility, like how much salary you are paying. Is it like per month, per hour, or like is it like permanent job, employment type, or contractual? We have received requests to add like internship or like remote hire or other things, we will actually add those very soon, maybe 1 or 2 days. You also have to add like how many weekly holidays, what's the working hour, how many bonuses per year, how many leaves per year. You could also list more benefit that depends the per company basis. Let's go to next step. In the next step, that's the most exciting part. So instead of just actually receiving the CV, get more information, you are able to do some kind of like screening even before people actually being selected. So what I do, like if I'm hiring like a PHP engineer or JavaScript engineer, I actually add like MCQ kind of questions for JavaScript or PHP. I also add some open-end questions. So there will be question like, what do you understand by something about some function in WordPress, if I'm actually hiring a WordPress engineer, and they will be able to type it. And when you receive those applications, some of those where you are actually having like the MCQ kind of question is already being evaluated. But if you are adding like long form of questions, you will have to actually give them mark. So when you are reviewing an application, you will be able to see all those answers, all those like a screening question and everything. So those are the things like we feel like this is a very unique among like all the other solutions that you could actually get into. So you could add like screening question and also the quiz. Very soon we are actually adding IQ question and personality trait test using the Briggs-Meyer theory. So all those features, if it being available in your package, in AppSumo, if you purchase like 2 code, you will be already actually entitled to use like the IQ test and other things. So each and every feature that we bring in future, it will be always available for AppSumo user. So you could add like more quiz and then save, and we are actually done for this job post. Now let's go back and look like how this actually job post looks like when you are actually applying. So this system Wrangler post looks like that. It has the image. Very soon we have received requests that people wants to actually add individual picture for that particular job post, so they could share in Facebook. In Facebook, we are using like OZ Meta, and we are also making it compatible with Google schema for job post. So it will be available within this week. Then you will be able to actually like share it and like get a like share image and all the details built in with the OZ Meta and schema, Google schema. So for now, you are already be able to see like what the job has to offer, job descriptions, job responsibility, skill set, benefit, other benefit, and life at the company if you have added those images. And when let's try to see like how it looks like when people apply. Though I'm logging into a corporate account, so it doesn't have the apply to this job. So when candidates are actually applying this job, they have to actually go through all the informations. They have to fill up their informations. They have to actually complete their upload their CV, and they will have to actually take the test depending on the time. So if you are actually creating a new job, you will have the options to select like how long they have to apply for or take the test and how they are actually applying. And when you receive those application already, you are actually able to actually go through all those applications, see like how the application looks like, what kind of informations they have put together. We also have the options to see the resume that's uploaded here. It takes a little while to actually load the resume, and the evaluation test and questions, if it's automated, you will see the mark already. If you are actually doing in conversations, like this is the window where you are able to communicate with a particular candidate. If you send the informations, the candidate on his dashboard, they will receive an email to check their notification. And when they log in, they will be able to see the message just like this. So we think like this will actually help you to communicate better with the candidate, and it will give you feelings about personalize more. And you are also able to actually like give rating to a particular candidate in this way as well when you are actually reviewing it for the first time. This is a candidate that we have reviewed already, so it doesn't actually show that it's green. let's look back in another application. So it's actually the same. At the same time, we are actually showing a glimpse of some of the future features that we are actually bringing in with the IQ test, and we are also utilizing AI in future. We will do resume parsing using machine learning, and also some of the NLP. So in future, you will be able to see a bit of like a score that comes up with the AI. So that feature is not available completely yet. We expect like we will have that as our milestone says. I will actually log into our milestone and show you like what are the other features that we are actually bringing in. And among other things, we are actually working on few other new features with also the fix that we are actually looking at right now. So we are very excited about what we are actually doing with Easy.jobs. I will actually talk a little bit about our roadmap. At the same time, let's look at our question that we have received already. I have my partner already, and I think like he's already answering, but let's still like look at the questions we have already in the chat. Okay. So Chris, are you here? Let's talk about all the questions we received.
Okay, I see Alina just asked, let's see, if you have a nationwide service, how can I place job positions ad for each state, city, and zip code?
Let's assume you are a big company where you have like more than one office and you are hiring for New York office or San Francisco office. So for that features, if we need to actually distinguish between locations, we could actually add this feature very soon. Very soon you will be able to actually customize the locations when people are when you are actually starting a new job. So I think like we will actually have this feature by this month.
Awesome, very cool. Okay, next one I'm seeing, where was it? Can I import a CSV file for potential candidates into Easy.jobs, and can I export a CSV jobs of the different candidates at different stages of the recruitment process?
Yeah, you could export. That feature is already there. Right now, even we are actually working on a feature right now where you will be able to invite candidate as well. So if you have like a potential candidate offline or connected from like a job fair or something, you will be able to invite them. But for now, you will be able to export, and you will be able to take all of those data in Excel or CSV, and you could do like whatever you want to. But the main thing is like when you actually go inside a job, in each and every steps, you are able to actually get all those data in a single place already. So your use for Excel or something is not actually very much, but if you want to actually call somebody or like invite somebody for like interview or something, you could actually do that from Easy.jobs interface, because we have the messaging and other notification process. So if you want to actually inform somebody that your application has been approved and we want to actually take an interview, you could actually do that communication already from Easy.jobs. So all the trivial process that we used to use, like we have to actually call somebody, email somebody differently, give some information to some other departments, so they could actually do some of the process. Here with Easy.jobs, you could actually do all the things inside Easy.jobs panel. So your need for export is not actually like before, but we still have those features. So you are covered.
Cool. All right, I guess a bit of a follow-up to that one. Is there a way to import a candidate's profile from LinkedIn to the Easy.jobs software and manage the follow-up from there?
Yeah, that's actually the sweet part. When somebody is applying in Easy.jobs, when they are actually clicking the button, the first option they get is actually connect their profile with LinkedIn. If they connect their profile with LinkedIn, we get like all the data from LinkedIn. So most of the informations on their profile will be already filled up from LinkedIn, and you will be able to see his LinkedIn profile inside your application as well. So it actually let me show you a little bit about the applications. So it shows like his LinkedIn profile as well, if he added the LinkedIn profile. So what are the questions we have?
That is the last one that I'm seeing on here. Is there anything else that you wanted to walk through?
There are like few things, like let's go to our milestone. Sorry. Okay, so here is our roadmap. Let me close the chat window. Some of the things we have already completed. So you could create multiple company. The team account is already there. You could invite people, and they will receive an invitation to actually even sign in. Before we, people need to be have an Easy.jobs profile already to invite. Now we don't need that. You could customize the pipeline. Workflow is already there. Customize quiz and in-app. Those are already here. Company opens a public page, so company could actually already see those are the features we are supposed to be done by December. Those are already done. And let me also show you a little bit about WordPress plugin as well. So let's look at. So we have a free plugin available in WordPress.org. If you go to WordPress.org, if you search for Easy.jobs, you will be able to get the plugin. This is actually just released just 2 days ago, and this is a free plugin. Let me show you like what to do. So when you are inside Easy.jobs, go to your company settings. There you will be able to get your app key. When you are actually installing the Easy.jobs plugin in WordPress, you'll be able to actually see the add the API key inside your plugin settings. Then it will actually just actually integrate Easy.jobs with your WordPress, and you will be able to publish the job post inside WordPress. So it will look like domain.com/jobs, and all the new jobs like this job for software engineer code wrangler. The URL will be like your domain.com/jobs/ these portions like software engineer and code wrangler. So this will actually make you using Easy.jobs inside your own company website, and let people apply from there right away. So this is something that is available already. The custom CNAME is actually coming within this week. We are very excited that we will be able to introduce it within next few days. And there are a lot of tons of things like localizations. We are actually localization compatible already, but as it's a SaaS, so each and every language needs like more work. We have opened up, if you look at like in the left side of our Trello board in roadmap, we have received so many requests for some language, like Spanish received already like 4 votes, and German received also 4 votes. So those are the languages we are thinking about like bringing as soon at the start. And few other features, exciting features. Let me go through all the like exciting features we are actually waiting in this quarter. Simple video intro. So when somebody is applying, they will be able to add a very small video intro at the beginning. They will be able to actually record that by themselves and keep it in unlisted way in YouTube or something, and share the link. So when you are actually getting the applications, instead of just actually seeing the data, seeing the CV and all the question answer, you will be able to see a little bit of the person that maybe you could actually restrict it in 2 minutes or something. In future, they could actually record their video from the mobile app as well. So those are the features that will actually come next. But right now we're actually introducing the video intro process at the beginning, and employee onboarding process is something that I'm very excited about. So what if like if you select somebody with Easy.jobs and you want to actually onboard that person? So we are actually coming up with a like onboarding mail series where you are able to customize what kind of mail, what kind of information you want to share with your newly hired employee. So you'll be able to do those with Easy.jobs as well. auto submissions to top 5 job site. This is a feature that we got a lot of requests. So in future, when somebody actually apply to, when you actually create a job, it will be automatically submitted to some of the known job portal. So we are also working on a Shopify integrations that will also come within this next month. We are also working on few of the ready-made questions. So as an example, we will have a set of like 50 questions for PHP, 50 questions for JavaScript or marketing or maybe support or content contributor. So we will actually do those category by category. In this quarter, we are actually working on to bring 2 set of questions, ready-made question, that so you don't need to actually like add those quiz or something. You just could select like let's select like 10 random questions from the set of like 50 or something. And we will be able to actually add more question in future as well. Right now, if you want to actually delete a company, that's a little bit like complicated process. You have to request the support because each and every company include a lot of like cross matching information. So we are actually bringing that feature as well. The open graph is also coming very soon. You will be able to add your own banner images and candidate email notification with company branding. So candidate email notification will be non-branded. So it will be completely white level. So you don't have to worry about people will get only your company's own branding. If you look at like the first half of 2020, there are like tons of other features, including like a percentage rate, more ready-made questions, AI scoring, AI-based candidate sorting, NLP-based resume parsing, integration with JPR, more email communications, and monthly summary report as email, live video interview scheduling, personal template for company page. So all those are also coming very soon. And we are actually hoping like some of the features will actually even come even sooner. If you look at like our roadmap, this is like a very feature-packed plan. Our team, we have a team of like 12 people right now, and we are working actually very fast, and tons of things depending on like the feedback we receive. So a lot of things are actually going to happen very soon.
That's excellent.
Okay.
And go ahead.
We have some more questions. Gagan already thanked for having the WordPress space. We are very glad. We are WordPress people. A lot of you actually know us because of Essential add-on or Beta Docs or all of our exciting WordPress plugin. So WordPress is somewhere we are very strong, and though it is a SaaS, so we look forward not only on WordPress, we look forward to bring this support for Shopify or more integration. Just actually request us in the roadmap. We will be able to actually see how fast we could actually do. There also another question from Regis. How many cores do you need for the white label version? Will it be a white label so we can sell service as a company or different companies? So let me describe a little bit about like what white label means for us. And so that white label portions is actually be available to all the AppSumo user. There is no catch that is actually available for some certain kind of user. But the thing is like, if you're using CNAME, then Easy.jobs main portal and the application, everything happens on your own domain. That's already whitelisted. When you're communicating with the candidate, the mail the candidate receive, you will be able to white level that as well. So there will be no Easy.jobs kind of like branding on that. And you could actually buy like more course in AppSumo. We will go to AppSumo landing page as well to show you like what kind of feature is available with AppSumo different package. But if you buy a larger package that comes with like 20 company or maybe 50 company, what will happen? Like you will be able to actually like configure everything for that company. So if you are a service, if you are an agency who help people in recruitment, you will be able to actually do everything by yourself. And when somebody actually, when that company actually log in, they could actually log in the CNAME and those kind of field. But understand this thing very carefully, that this is SaaS. So when somebody is applying, when somebody is actually logging in with LinkedIn or Google Apps, that application is actually Easy.jobs application. The application that we are using to actually get those data or something. So some of the portions when people are applying, because of the data security and other things, it will be always verified by the main application. So I would say like we will actually keep working more to see like what are the features actually possible for us to actually bring into the white level. Our intention is for our main intention is for a leading company do their job and have less hassle for recruitment as possible. So we don't want to actually impose more branding. We want them to actually feel it like it's their own system. This is the system that they are utilizing for hiring more people. So there is not like much branding anyway, but we will actually keep working on more. There is Elena. She asked, what about other e-commerce store besides Shopify? So Shopify is actually the largest. So we started working on Shopify at the beginning. Let's suggest like what other e-commerce platform or integrations we could actually build into. The way we have built our infrastructures is not very complicated for us to actually integrate. But some applications, some might have like a request for having a premium service with their platform to use some applications or something. So as an Easy.jobs AppSumo user, you will always get like all the support in our platform for free, whatever we bring in future. But if that platform needs to have like a paid option or something, you need to actually get have those into consideration as well, because we have no control over like how that platform will actually price their own customer. We also, my colleague Nazmul Hassan Rupok, he already replied that we are already have shoplift on our roadmap. Shopify is already on a roadmap. So Gagan thanked us. That is exciting features. I could also see I have two companies. Can you go over the workpiece? I have two companies and want to use this one for hiring. So like if you have like let me go back and show you. If you have like more than one companies, the way it works, you could actually switch between your companies from here. So you could add like more companies if your package actually is compatible to that. So if you go to your own profile, and you will be able to see like which package you are in right now. So if your package is compatible for more companies, like 2 companies, 5 companies or more, you will be able to actually add more companies. So that covers that features. Is there any more questions, Chris?
None that I'm seeing right now. None have come through in the Q&A. The last thing I would say is, yeah, if you want to navigate over to the AppSumo page and just go through what's included in this deal.
So let's go over a little bit about AppSumo page. So it actually talks about the features. It shows a little bit about our like pipeline and all the applied job, all the open jobs. And this is the dashboard that you have seen already. So I'm not actually going through much. It also actually talks about a little bit about how it looks inside. And let's look at the pricing point. There are some confusions about pricing point. I'm not sure what you were saying. So the IQ test is actually coming soon in future. If you stake 2 packages, you will be able to get the team account, and there are like more code and more options. So if you go for even we have added like 10 codes based on the request we received from AppSumo community. So if you stake 10 code, you will be able to get 50 companies, 100 team account, and unlimited active job, unlimited candidate. And actually, when you stake 4 code, you get like unlimited active job and unlimited active candidate already. So I know like there have been like tons of discussions and questions about like what Easy.jobs could do right now, or what kind of like things we are building. We are working, and we are talking about a lot of like very exciting features that is not available right now. You need to understand this is a SaaS. This is a very growing SaaS, and we are launching this product with AppSumo. So this is not a usual AppSumo campaign where you are like getting a little value of your money. This is like a launch of a new product. So we are coming up with tons of new features, and this is a kind of like good opportunity for anybody to get a like a really good value. If you just compare our usual price point, how we are actually going to sell as a SaaS, we will only have a monthly package, and the package will start from $19.99 per month. And in there, you get only 5 active jobs and 1 company. So if you think about like the kind of value you are getting with AppSumo, the kind like even with $199, you will get only $199 per month. You will get only 10 companies, 25 team account. So we do feel like this is a really really good offer for anybody to actually jump in at this stage, at very first stage. And we really appreciate all the feedback we are receiving from AppSumo, but you have to bear a little bit with us, give us feedback, whatever you are actually facing, what are the things that you feel actually you need first. If you need more language, let us know which language we should do first. You need to think like, as a SaaS, we need to curate a very large industry, and we will go through like between our actually user request and user feedback. And somebody asked like, do we have like a white level feature with 4 core? We'll actually have like a white level feature for all the pro package. We are not actually going to distinguish anything among like the package. That's not like something we have decided already. So anything that we are not actually like promoting right now, it will be available for all AppSumo. There is no catch overall.
Excellent.
Chris, do you have any questions or?
That is it. No, it seems like the pricing and everything like that is pretty clear after going through that. So I guess we can end it here. Thank you so much for hopping on, Asif, and doing this. Again, everybody on here, Easy.jobs is available right now on AppSumo, starting just $49. As we just went through all of the different stacking options. If you are looking to hire and get that process streamlined, get that on your WordPress site, this is a great tool to do that with. Again, it's all backed by the AppSumo 60-day guarantee, so feel free to get it set up on your site, get it rocking and rolling. Hopefully you can get a couple new hires coming through. And if you have any questions, you can leave those on the AppSumo deal page. And I'm sure you can reach out to Asif and the Easy.jobs team as well. Asif, do you have any last things to say before we sign off?
But to all the people who are actually watching right now or watching the replay, I would just actually request you to we have whatever we have worked already with AppSumo. We have always loved the community because they are always very helpful, and at the same time, you need to understand this is not a product that you developed to a certain level and like release with AppSumo, then don't do anything at all. We are kind of a company. We are like more focused and more we are promising to our user that there are like tons of things that will actually keep coming with the time. You need to understand like this is a SaaS. We are focused more on like modernizing the recruitment industry, and we want to actually focus more on AI as well. So there are tons of things that we are very excited that will come with time. But for the time being, if you face any issues, don't hesitate to actually click on the support button. When even you are inside user dashboard, you have options to actually chat and talk with us. And this is not some automated chat or anything. This is actually all the founders, all the team member are actually providing support. Elena asked, like, is this support is 24/7? We're trying to actually do it like 24/7 as much as possible. Need to understand, like, we also live in like 2-3 time zone. So, and we are also human. We're not robot. So sometime like we need to sleep as well. So we are trying to schedule as much as possible. And at the beginning, as we are actually receiving more requests and we are going through like more of the, we need to actually create, reduce some of the confusions and get more feedback. So we are actually providing almost like 24/7 support. We will actually try to do like even more with time. Thanks a lot. And with AppSumo user feedback and our growing team, I think like we will be able to completely revolutionize the recruitment industry, especially for startup and agency. So from me, thank you, and like keep helping Easy.jobs to grow more, and we will be able to actually like even do more together. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, Sumo Links, hopping on as well. And we'll be talking to you soon. Thank you, Asif.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.